Hi, I'm Paul from Production Expert. In this video I'm going to show you how to use the Suhr SE100 amp from Brainworx, available on the UAD platform. I've got my guitar plugged into input number 1 on my Apollo interface, and I've inserted the Suhr SE100 in the first channel's unison slot. So let's hear how it sounds. Now initially, when you first load up the Suhr SE100, you'll hear it as a high gain amp, but it's got a few more tricks up its sleeve. It really can clean up nicely to get some nice clean to mid gain sounds as well. As we're using an Apollo interface, I've got two auxiliaries inside of my console. And in auxiliary number 1, I've inserted a Lexicon 224, and in auxiliary number 2, I've got a delay modulation plugin. So let's turn those on the channel. And I can control how much reverb I want from auxiliary number 1 on this channel, and how much delay I want from auxiliary number 2. Well, let's start changing the sound of the amp. Now let's switch over to the effects rack. I'm already using a delay inside my auxiliary number 2, so I'm not going to worry about the delay module here. But I am going to have a look at the filters. Let's turn up the tight control, because as you can hear, it's quite a bassy sounding amp. And let's bring down some of the bass on the amp as well. This depth control on the right hand side controls the low end contour, so let's bring that back as well. Let's turn up the presence a bit, and the treble. And let's bring the gain right the way back so it's below 1. And as I'm using Apollo, I'm going to load one of my favourite plugins. If I go to Harmonic and Tape, and load in an Oxford inflator. And let's turn up the effect to about 70%. And let's bypass it. Bring it in. The Oxford inflator is one of those plugins that you can put on most sources, and it instantly improves it. Now let's go over to Studio One, and let's do some recording. I'm not just going to record the guitar inside Studio One, I'm actually going to record the reverb and the delay from the UAD Apollo. So I've created 3 tracks here: my guitar, auxiliary 1 verb, and auxiliary 2 delay. And if we go to our ends, we can choose auxiliary 1 and auxiliary 2. And the guitar, I'm using input number 1. So let's record. And now I've got control of the reverb and the delay that I've recorded from the Apollo. Or just have the delay and the reverb. I'm Paul from Production Expert. I hope you got something out of that, and I'll see you guys next time.